Okay, we're going to take time out from serious jobs. Make a camp ukulele, basically to use up the old wood that's left over. You can see here the neck is pieced together out of short pieces, little bits of scrap that are left over from other jobs. The joint here, joint here, joint here, another joint here, but it came out rather well. You can't really see this joint too well yet. It'll probably show up better after it's cleaned up, but there we go. Gonna probably have to recut this and bend the headstock back a little bit more. I think the peg head should have more of an angle to it. Then just replace the center strip here. I got some scrap that'll work for that. So it's a short, quick, easy project. The body's almost done. I cut the peg head off, cut it again at an angle, and then I split it down the center, and then there's a single piece of wood running down the middle in here to about here, and once I put the fretboard on here, that'll be glued pretty solid. So that should be pretty strong. I'm going to put a peg head blank on. There's my setup. Glue that in. Yeah, it's coming along pretty well. Here we have what may be the ultimate development of the glued neck. Instead of gluing it directly to the block inside the body, we're going to glue the tail of the neck to the inside of the body right here. Isn't that just the most adorable bracing you ever saw? Yeah, I don't think so either, but it looks like it'll work, so I'm happy. Well, everything seems to be dry enough to work with. I'm going to do the last little bit here before I go home tonight. I'm going to close the faceplate. Call it good. I got some little bits and pieces of 1/4 inch stock here, little bits of scrap. I'm just going to put those around the edge here, and then when I put some heavy weights on this to hold everything down, it'll focus the pressure on the outside edge. Do a better glue joint. Yeah, I'm such a genius. That'll do it. Okay. I'll take care of it for tonight. Just let it cure overnight, and then in the morning, tomorrow we'll start worrying about the final fittings and the finish. And 2 weeks into the project, it's done. This is my FrankenUke. It's based on the Gretsch camp uke that I saw on the fingerstyle uke website. Friction tuners. The toothpick frets instead of the little slivers of red oak that I was using last time. And there's my bridge. It's supposed to be a sunburst finish, but I didn't have the spray, so I was doing the best I could. And it didn't come out too bad, but not as good as I was hoping. I'm not too displeased. And it's cheap. It's tough. I can toss it under the seat of the scooter, hammer it around up and down, It should last, and if it breaks a little bit, I can glue it together again. It don't lose much of anything. And it doesn't sound too bad either. Yep, not a bad little item. Yep, turned out nice again, hadn't it?